When Laszlo Lubasz was born in Hungary, it was ruled by an emperor who sat in Vienna. Everybody said just as soon as the emperor is gone, things will be better. World War I took its place in history and cost the life of Lubasz's grandfather, and the emperor was replaced by a dictator named Horthy. Everybody said just as soon as we get rid of Horthy, things will be better. Horthy was replaced by Adolf Hitler and gang. World War II took its place in history and cost the life of Laszlo Lubasz's father. Stalin took the place of Hitler. Everyone said just as soon as we get rid of the Russians, things will be better. Then the Hungarian people rose up against the Russians to drive them out. In the confusion, families were torn apart. Laszlo Lubasz and his wife were hurled into an aeroplane and flown out of the country. But Lubasz's daughter and his son-in-law remained dead. And what happened to Lubasz's granddaughter, no one knew. And so Laszlo Lubasz and his wife Maria came to America, where they thought things must certainly be better.
Maria! Maria!
What is it?
Maria!
Laszlo, what is it? Oh.
Sit down, Maria. Miklos Konya has something to tell you. Tell her!
You found Teresa. Is that it? Oh, why do you shout at him, Laszlo? He's found Teresa.
Tell her.
Mrs. Lubasz, tell him not to be crazy. Tell him to let me alone.
The truth, or I knock your head off.
There is no sign of your granddaughter.
No sign?
What he said before was lies, Maria. Lies.
But, Miklos, you said she was seen. People saw her.
My informants. There are no informants. It was all made up.
Oh.
Tell her where the letters from Hungary were written.
Written in my apartment.
Oh.
And the money for the search. The money every month.
It never left my pocket. But I will give it all back to you, I swear it.
You scum! You filth!
What do you want of me?
Spit on him. Spit in his face.
Miklos Konya, tell my husband he makes a mistake. Tell him that there's still hope.
The truth is painful, Maria. But it cannot be changed. What is it? What is it? Maria, what?
I can't breathe.
What is it? Rosie, what is happening? I'll get you a doctor.
Oh, no, don't leave me. Not now.
Maria, get a doctor.
Doctor, one hand. Hold my hand. Poor husband, you will never find your grandchild.
Maria, look at me, please. Please breathe, Maria. Please live.
A man without hope never looks up. But Laszlo Lubasz spent his life looking up, his eyes lifted to the sky for help. And each time, instead of help, there rained down into his eyes blood. There must come a time when a man who has been lied to and stolen from begins to think, who is responsible?
I cannot do it. There is a man at the desk who says I cannot do it, but I say I can. There are laws, no?
Just a moment. Just slow down. You tell us your trouble, maybe we can help you.
I'm Detective Arcaro. This is Detective Flint.
I am Zoltan Bogner. How do you do?
How do you do?
How do you do?
How do you do?
Frank, get Mr. Bogner a chair.
No, I don't want a chair. There's a man. No, a snake. His name is Miklos Konya.
Sit down, Mr. Bognar. I'm missing the names.
Oh, Konya. Konya, Miklos Konya. He has taken money on false pretense. He's a thief and a murderer.
A murderer?
Yes. The man who killed Maria.
Just a moment. Who is Maria?
Maria Lubas. The wife of my friend Laszlo.
Just a minute. Did you say he killed her?
Yes. He broke her heart. He promised her information about her granddaughter, and when it was a lie, she didn't have anything to live for.
Was this information for money?
Of course for money.
Now, where's this Mr. Lubis now?
Where he lives, in grief. The funeral was this morning.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, Mr. Bognar, of course you realize if Konya didn't actually touch her, he cannot be arrested for murder.
But he must. He must. It is only fair, no?
Well, you see, if he really swindled this friend of yours, he can be arrested and probably sent to jail.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Good.
But your friend, he has to sign the complaint.
But he's in mourning.
Oh, I'm sorry. The law states that he himself has to sign the complaint. He or an attorney.
Oh, an attorney?
Yes.
All right, I'll get him. I'll get him. I'll find him. I'll find Laszlo. Don't you worry. I'll find him. Maria, I am here. Coffee is ready. No coffee. No coffee. I had a disappointing day at the shop. I took down the keys, thousands of keys. I looked at them all. I read books that told me about all the locks ever made. But I can't find the key to the door that separates us. No locksmith in the world can do that. Who says a key must have only one shape? This is a key. And this is a key. Konya? Nicholas Konya, you killed my Maria just so sure as you held a knife to her throat. And for this I will punish you. And after I too will be punished. And then I will be with her.
I didn't kill her. I didn't. Laszlo, I beg you.
You beg me?
Laszlo, listen to me. I give you money, please.
You don't live like a man. How I can expect you to die like one?
Listen to me. Just listen to me for a minute. It is true that I wanted money, a few dollars here and there.
You killed her.
Laszlo, listen to me. I can help you.
You can do nothing for me.
I can. I can give you the name of the man who killed your son and your son's wife.
What? What are you saying?
I can tell you his name. He has killed hundreds of Hungarian families. Just let me live and I will tell you who it is.
What do I want with a name? The Soviets killed my son.
The man is here in New York. He was one of us. He escaped. He paid for his escape with human blood. Do you remember when we crossed the swamp into Klingenbach? Do you?
Klingenbach.
The ambush. The soldiers fired on us. Hundreds of Hungarian families lost. Your son was killed. He told them where we were.
Why?
His son had been captured. He was released after the raid to rejoin his father.
I don't believe this. You only want to save yourself.
I can give you proof. He pays me to keep a secret. I have his check here in my pocket.
I want to kill you, Konya.
The man is Julia Jansa.
Julia Jansa? He could never. A man like Jansa?
I have proof.
He is leader in the community. He is head of charity. He is... Show me the proof.
The gun, put it down.
Liar! Jansa.
Laszlo, you are here. I've been looking for you everywhere.
Are you busy?
It can wait. It can wait. Come in. I'm glad you came. Anna, here is Laszlo. How do you feel? You're all right?
I feel fine.
Oh, that's good.
Bogner, my pants.
In a minute, I'll give you your pants.
Oh, Laszlo. Laszlo.
Anna, we must feed him.
I'll feed him. Do I tell you how to run your store?
Mrs. Bogner, tell your husband to finish my pants.
I don't tell him how to run his store.
I've been looking for you everywhere.
I had some business.
Did you have anything to eat today? Don't tell me lies.
No, I want nothing.
Life goes on. You must.
You must come.
You must.
Come.
Life goes on.
Bogner, I demand my pants.
What?
My pants.
Here is your pants.
Only one side is pressed.
I charge you only half price.
Rest. I'll make tea. It seems strange, Laszlo.
Is a man in grief so strange?
You have known grief before. Your son and his wife, your granddaughter.
I am alone now, Anna.
Anna, Fill the table for my friend. At least take off your coat.
No. No. Zoltan, Anna, please, sit down. Sit down. I have things to say.
What is so important that a cup of tea won't help?
I came to say goodbye.
What? What? What is this?
The keys to my shop and my apartment. Also my money. Take it all. It is yours.
Where are you going? Why?
Maybe buy something nice for the children.
What is this nonsense?
Let him explain.
Quiet, woman.
I am going to find Julia Janse and kill him.
Laszlo, Maria's death has put you out of your mind. Come, sleep a while.
You must know, in case I fail, he is responsible for the massacre near Klingenbach.
Laszlo, Julia Janse is a fine man, a wonderful man.
I have proof.
This proves nothing. Laszlo, you're tired, sick.
This is the money for Konya to keep his mouth shut.
How can you believe Konya? This money could be for anything.
I am sure it is true. I will kill Janse.
And if it is true, you'll pay for your crime, you will die.
I will die anyway. This morning I killed Miklos Konya.
You're imagining things.
I have imagined nothing.
Anna, a suitcase. Put in clothes. You are going to my cousin in Philadelphia. He will hide you. The police. I was there. I told them what Konya did to you. They'll know it was you.
I won't have much time. I must find Janse.
Laszlo, don't do this thing. You have killed once. Why again? Why?
I said to myself the same thing. Laszlo, he will never see flowers again, or smell the air, or feel the spring, or look on the faces of children. I said to myself, Laszlo Lubas, was it worth it to die for killing Konya?
You should have come to us first.
Shh. This morning, I was willing to exchange my life for a scum like Konya. But now I know about Janse. Now there can be a bigger meaning. There can be an economy of that. 2 for 1. Huh, Sultan? You must admit, my friend, it is very practical.
About this job?
What?
We eat so many sandwiches on the run. And when you sit down to a hot meal, it's like a banquet.
Wait till you taste it.
Frank, wow.
How long do you think it'll take us to wrap up that Anderson robbery case?
Yeah, I don't know. Considering we made 3 visits to Brooklyn, to 1 to the Bronx, 2 to the island. I don't know, Frank. I'd say maybe 4 months.
Think we ought to ask for overseas pay?
Good idea.
Well, I didn't know my men took time out to eat.
Well, we'd be careful, Mike, not to get caught.
What's up, Mike?
Homicide?
Make me a corned beef on rye to go.
Wait a minute. Relax. Ethel, get me some coffee. Now, we took care of all the preliminaries while you 2 guys were vacationing in Staten Island.
Problems, Mike?
Yeah, guy with 1 million enemies, everybody's glad and nobody did it.
Anything to go on?
Not much. An apartment house with mostly Hungarian tenants. They've all clammed up. Probably one of their own kind. Look, you guys will have to go back to them again, see if you can crack their stories. So far, nobody's seen anything and nobody's heard anything.
One of those, huh?
Oh, thank you. Yeah, one of those. We'd be better off with a victim that was well-liked. This, Nicholas Konya, he must have shaken down everybody in the block.
Konya?
Nicholas Konya. Frank.
Hey, what's with you guys? You going in business for yourselves?
Mike, I think I can bring you back a little present.
Like what?
Like the killer. You take care of this, Mike?
Yes.
See you later, Mike.
He'll be right up. There's a leak in the cellar.
Well, we could go downstairs and talk to him if you'd like.
No, it's too dirty.
Well, we don't mind a little dirt. Excuse me for not coming right up. I was afraid of flood in the cellar.
Mr. Bognar, where's your friend Laszlo Lubis?
I don't know.
Did you know that Konya was murdered this morning?
I heard news travels fast.
We'd like to see Mr. Lubis. You know, the one whose wife died of a broken heart.
Oh, he was upset, of course, but Laszlo wouldn't kill anybody.
Mr. Bognar, do you know where he is?
You went to his apartment?
Yes.
And to his locksmith shop?
Yes.
Then I don't know.
Mrs. Bognar, have you seen him today?
Mrs. Bognar is upset. Maria, Mrs. Lubis, was very close to her. She's not yet over it.
Would you folks mind very much if we had a look through your house?
According to law, can I say no?
Yes, that's correct. You can say no. Until we come back with a search warrant.
I say no.
Okay, Mr. Bognar. But I want you to understand one thing. If you are hiding Lubis here, you're an accessory.
I understand. And you really won't come in without a warrant?
No.
Remarkable. Remarkable.
Well?
Police. They want him.
What did you say?
I said nothing. Nothing. They will be back.
Well, there's no law that says friends cannot come and go freely. What is this insanity about Janza?
I told you what Laszlo told me. He says he will kill him.
You are Laszlo's best friend. Do you believe it?
Oh, it's too fantastic.
And the only proof he had was this check?
Yes. Yes. So Konya had a little something on Janza. He had a little something on almost everybody. That doesn't mean that Janza is an informer.
But he was separated from his son during the escape.
So many were separated.
That particular son could have stayed there for all I care. If it were true. If Janza did do this thing. 100 families for that son. It's insane.
I wonder if we involve ourselves wrongly.
What do you mean?
Laszlo did kill Konya. Perhaps the police should.
Whoever turns against Laszlo turns against me. He needs help, not a philosophical discourse on the law.
Let us not waste time. There are two things we must do, and we must do them quickly.
First of all, we must find Janza and warn him that he is in danger. And secondly, we must find Laszlo. Fine, all right.
Your mother is looking for you. Go ahead. Mr. Janza, you wanted on the telephone. Mr. Janza, on the telephone. Yes, Janza here. Will he come here? Well, where is he? No one would believe such a story. Why does he? No, not really worried. I don't think he'll do me any harm.
Mr. Janza,
Yes, what is it?
your secretary called to remind you there's an executive buyers meeting in 30 minutes.
Call her back, please. Tell her I will not attend the meeting. I'm leaving the store for the day.
Yes, sir.
Well, where's my little present?
No present, Mike. By the time we got the search warrant, the present was gone. Here, picture of Laszlo Lubas. Got it from his apartment.
Laszlo Lubas, huh? What's his motive?
Revenge. Konya helped bring on a heart attack for Lubas' wife.
We got his friend's place all staked out, but so far what's turned up, all the Hungarian population seems to be going in and out of the place, but no Lubas.
Dutton, Mike Parker speaking. I got a photograph of a suspect here. I want copies made and posted in all terminals leaving the city. I'll send it down to you. Frank, would you mind taking this down?
Yes, sir.
Well, Adam, what's the hunch?
I was just thinking, Mike. This Lubas, he must have been pushed pretty hard. Nobody had a bad word to say about him. As far as Frank and I could find out, he's a very nice man.
Mm-hmm. Nice men don't murder. Now, get this.
What is it?
The boys found this when they were combing out Konya's apartment, stuck between the pages of a magazine.
Mike, what's it say?
I don't know. It's all in Hungarian. I got a translator coming over from the United Nations right away. Where would you hide, Adam?
I guess right in the middle of my Hungarian friends.
Watch them all.
You like the horse or the swan?
The horse.
She likes the horse.
Uncle Laszlo, you've got to eat.
It's as important to love a child as it is to eat.
Come, Vicky. Time to let Uncle Laszlo eat something.
Ah, you are all so beautiful.
Go eat.
Bye, darling.
You didn't find Janza?
No. I nearly had him a dozen times. But he escapes. I don't know how.
The community is against it.
But why?
They ask you not to do this. They love you. They want you safe. They will get you out of New York and hide you.
Hide me?
If you'll drop this crazy idea.
Always conditions. No, my friend. I will take care of Janza.
If I ask just for me, your friend.
You grow old, my friend. So do I. You have much to live for. Honor, the children. I have much to die for. Even for you, I must say no. I will find him.
It's wrong to kill.
Somebody should have told it to Janza.
Where is Laszlo? Where is the man I knew? He was reasonable. He was intelligent. Who are you?
You were never a good speechmaker.
Speechmaker or no speechmaker, you listen to this. The community forbids you to go on with this insane idea.
Give the community my apologies.
Laszlo, we have him. And we will keep him and protect him as long as we have to.
He's a murderer! Don't you believe me? You can't hold him forever. I will wait as long as I must.
It is only a question of time before the police catch you. And we have more time than you.
And would you shorten my time by telling the police?
Would I feed you in my son's house and then send you to the electric chair?
Dad.
Yes?
It's Mother. She says it's important.
Oh.
You're not eating.
You begin to sound like a Hungarian wife.
Sandy's trying to make me into one.
You don't let him. Make him American. If Sultan will let you.
You don't have as much time as you think. Anna says the police want me at their office.
Does she say why?
No.
Goodbye, my friend.
Goodbye, Laszlo.
Laszlo Lubasz, it's safe. I'm Pauline Janza. I must talk with you. Please.
About what, Mrs. Janza?
Not in here. Out there where we can't be seen. Please. Why are you doing this?
Doing what?
You are trying to kill my husband. Do you want money? Is that it?
No.
Then why?
There are reasons. Your husband, best that you remember him as a nice man.
He is a nice man.
Of course. Now, if you will excuse me.
Wait. Please.
Mrs. Janza, maybe it is better that you do not know.
Know that Gyula was the informer of Klingenbach? I know that already.
You Hungarian? You would live with this man after that?
There were reasons. Can't you understand that? There are always reasons.
There is never a reason to sacrifice 100 families.
They said they would give us our son. We didn't want people to be murdered. I would do it again. You can be heroic now. You can say you would have sacrificed your son rather than inform. It is easy to say when you don't have to do it. I would like to see what kind of hero you were then.
I was no hero then or now. I do what I must.
Oh, Laszlo, please! Laszlo! Don't kill this man!
That won't help. Shh.
Will you spare him? You are a beast. My man and my boy, there was 10 of you.
1956 you failed, and today you failed both times. I could kill you. No, I will not kill you. Neither will I help you.
Did you find him? Is he arrested yet?
Get the others.
Is my family all right? He hasn't bothered my family.
No, he hasn't bothered your family, nor will he.
Can we be sure? They may need protection.
I have a thing to say. I've just returned from police headquarters.
They have Laszlo?
No, but they have something else. The detective was kind enough to show it to me. It was something they found in Konya's apartment.
Please, Sultan, please.
It was a letter from the Hungarian People's Republic. A letter of commendation and honor. It was addressed to Gyula Janzo.
What did it say?
It honored Gyula Janzo for breaking up a counter-revolutionary plot leading to the quelling of an uprising near the Austrian border of Klingenbach.
No, it's not what you think. It's
exactly what we think.
And we turn our back on Laszlo's Lubas, who was our friend.
And I, what neighbor you put to me, who turned away on his dearest friend, you murdering pig, pleading for protection from us. You animal, you... Get up!
No, you can't do this! He will kill me!
You make us stink here.
You can't do this! You are not the cat! No! Please! Let me in! Please! Let me in! Please! Please, somebody help me. Please. Please, open it. Open it, please. Please, somebody help me, please.
Mrs. Bognar, you've got to tell us. You're going to be held responsible if anybody gets hurt.
Wait for my husband.
Mrs. Bognar, we followed your husband, but we lost him. Now, why did he run away?
Is that why you called him to your office to follow him?
No, ma'am. We called him to our office to ask him about a paper we found. And to tell him there's another suspect.
Another suspect?
Konya was blackmailing a Mr. Janza. We think there's a chance that Janza might have killed him.
If he did it,
Why do you want Laszlo?
We need his statement. It would really be the best thing for him.
Wait for my husband.
Detective Flint, call for you on the radio.
Okay. Yeah, Detective Flint. What? Frank! Frank, come over here. Right, we're on our way. Max, you and the boys follow us over the New Haven Railroad Yard, Harlem Division. Right. What's up? The wife of the other suspect just showed up at the precinct. Claims she shot Laszlo Lubis.
Mrs. Jansa?
Right, and she's hysterical. She said Lubis is trying to kill her husband. She told us where we could pick up the rest of them. Check the whole area.
You're surrounded. Come out with your hands up.
Police, don't let your men come in here. I will have to shoot them. I don't want to hurt anyone but Jansa. That is to show I mean it. Jansa, I am coming to get you.
Leave me alone!
I leave you alone for a minute to think about the families. Yes, think about the families. The 100 families.
Leave me alone!
Think about them.
couple of you go around the back of the shed. Frank, can we get any cover in there to get Jansa out?
Pretty close, Adam.
Should we rush him?
We don't know how much ammo he's got. Somebody might get hurt.
Doesn't leave us very much, does it? Lubis! Lubis, why do you want to hurt that man? Killing him won't bring anybody back. Lubis!
Didn't Mike say he was wounded? Maybe he's passed out.
It's a pretty big maybe.
Hey, Jansa, were you in the war? It seems to me that every few years I find myself behind a barricade with a gun in my hand. You know something, Jansa? I am sick of death and killing. But not your killing, Jansa. No, yours will be the last. I think I will come for you now. You hear me? I am coming, Butcher!
No! I didn't know!
You knew all right, Butcher. Did they pay you money as well?
Don't come near me!
I am coming now. You hear my footsteps? Listen to the footsteps of the people you killed. Listen to them. That is not a march. That is a dirge. Jansa, be glad it will soon be over. Very soon. Very soon.
Cover me, I'm going in.
You don't get paid to get killed.
Come on. A good bargain. Very practical.
Lubis, come on up. Frank. Let's go call in.
There are 8 million stories in the naked city. This has been one of them.
a Screen Gems film presentation from Columbia Pictures, produced by Herbert B. Leonard.